look at this. Would you just feast your eyes on that large gold butterfly that is really the centerpiece, the focal point of this beautiful ring. It's just so sophisticated and beautiful. It's a butterfly style, but it's so chic because it's gold and white combined. So it's two-tone. It's just the right size on the finger, not too big, not too small. It's $89.95. That's a lot of gold to get in this price range. And then you can see the actual setting. It sits up off your finger. It's almost like it's fluttering, right?
And Colleen, silver is not an easy metal to work with when you're looking for such a high polish like this. So silver casting has come a long way in the last 25 years to be able to even produce something like this. And the silvers that we're using today, the alloys, there's about 7.5%. That's why it's 925.
Right.
That other 7.5%, the alloys that we use today are much different than what we used. Years ago, it was just copper.
Okay.
Now the alloys that we use make the metal much shinier, without porosity. Remember, we used to have all those little holes? Beautiful, beautiful piece.
Would you look at that gorgeous ring? And already close to 200 gone. Use express ordering. That's the quickest way to get through. But this is just a lot of look in this ring. We'll show it to you on the model, too. I just want to read some. Have we done this in the past, or is this brand new? Brand spanking new.
Also, look at the thickness of the silver on both the shank and also what they call the under bezel, where the silver, where the butterfly actually is raised off of the surface.
Right.
Very, very comfortable wear on a piece like this. The adjoining fingers do not touch the butterfly. The fact that the air can circulate under the butterfly to give you that very, very comfortable feel.
It feels wonderful on the finger, I have to say. It truly does. And here's the deal on this. If you use express ordering, we can get you right through on the phone and get it right on your finger after one payment. And I wanted to point out, if you're shopping with an HSN credit card, it's $22.49 on your credit card. Pretty nice to get that home. And what I also love, and Anthony brings up a great point, the sterling silver truly looks like white gold. This is fine, fine jewelry because it's gold, and then with that fine, beautiful finish of the sterling silver, it's just, it's
that
fabulous.
Actually comes out to about 75 cents a day.
Wow. That's amazing.
When you think of that.
Right.
Well, it's a ring that, again, will last you a lifetime.
Absolutely.
When you see the way that it's made, the thickness, the gold, and this is an easy ring to maintain also. It's not difficult to polish this. You know, you hear the testimonials about the color of our gold, how it lasts. I mean, even I am surprised. I've seen some rings that are 20 and 25 years old. And one time I was at a dinner table, and a girl, she now had been graduated from college over 15 years, and she bought it when she was going to college and working at one of the department stores.
Oh, my gosh, how about that?
And I looked at the ring. I says, I haven't made that ring in 10 years. She says, I know, I bought it 15 years ago.
That's so funny.
The thing looked like it was brand new.
Isn't that great? No, it does.
Yeah.
All of the jewelry I have from you all looks brand new.
Yeah, and it's easy to maintain, low maintenance. A little bit of soap, a little bit of water.
Okay, with everybody on the phone here, there's probably, I don't know, 350 people who can own this ring. You won't see this back this year. This is, again, for $89.95 to get that large, beautiful gold butterfly. And the way it's designed, it's three-dimensional. So the butterfly sits up a little bit off the base, the sterling silver base, to give you that almost fluttery effect. And it's just so pretty. I love the size of it. It's not so big. It's not over the top. You can wear this every day if you choose to. It's an ageless piece. Women love butterflies in general. It's one of the most popular motifs in jewelry, period. Women love anything inspired by the garden. We love, but there's something about a butterfly that will just lift your spirits.
I know in my case, every time I see a single butterfly, it's almost like a spiritual experience.
Right. It's true.
You know, I feel like that's that little message, and I have to stop and say thank you.
We all do that.
And God, is that you trying to say something to me?
No, it's true. You do feel like it's a little blessing when you see that little butterfly, and you get that feeling and that inspiration and the beauty every time you look down at your finger. Look at how pretty that is on the hand. It really flatters your finger. If you have short fingers, You'll love the way this feels and looks on your hand. If you have long fingers, you can kind of pull anything off. But if you have shorter fingers, you know what I mean? Some rings just look better. I think just the way the band is scaled, and I think just the restraint in the design of this, it's very just classy, and it's really pretty on the hand. So I think that, is something I like to point out, because sometimes, we've done butterfly rings. They're so huge. Yeah. A lot of women can't wear them.
Not practical.
Right.
No, this is very practical. And also the edges are nice and soft. There's no sharp edge
No, not
there.
at all.
See that? And it protects actually the gold.
Right. It does.
Nice,
That's
nice
a good
ring.
point. Look at, and all that little diamond cutting. Isn't Michael Anthony jewelry the first jeweler to diamond cut gold?
We were immediately copied by several people, but even to this day, we do diamond cutting that other people don't do.
Right.
So as soon as we do it, then they copy us.
Right.
But without a doubt, it's that and the trend of all rose, all white, and all yellow that was started here, again, some 15 years ago.
Right.
Are the two things that you can go now anywhere in the world or any show in the world and find those two things.
So funny. It is true. You guys are trendsetters.
Yeah.
Where they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right? But it is true. Yeah. You were doing two-tone, tricolor, colors of gold when it wasn't cosmopolitan to do it. Now it's huge, but you're right. You were doing it way back. Yeah. It was groundbreaking.
I remember the first time we ever sold a rose chain, a solid rose chain. It was with Steve Cheney. And we put it on the Rebecca piece, the one that the lady had called before.
Right. How
and
funny.
It was like an aha moment.
Oh,
we
that's
both
great.
looked at each other and said,
wow,
look at that. And that's what started it.
That's so great. All right, we are wrapping this up. If you're on the phone, you own it. We will keep you posted. It's not sold out yet. I think we still have all the sizes, so we will keep you posted there. But we're down to the final couple hundred rings, so thank you very much for your phone calls. We do want to remind everybody that we have a More to Win